workshop to increase our production. In fact, we have that we can take our workshop to much greater heights. With these words, I thank you one and all, and I thank MSME for giving us this opportunity to present ourselves. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite Shri V. Madhivanan, Joint General Manager, Ordnance Clothing Factory, Ministry of Defence, Chennai, to address the gathering. So, Ordnance Clothing Factory, they are the manufacturers of clothing material for defence, like trousers, jackets, parachutes and tents for the defence people.
அனைவருக்கும் காலை வணக்கம். Today's chief guest, Mr. Ramurthy, President Odisha, President Director Mr. KRK Prasad, Mr. R. Kannan, who had from DIC, Mr. Chakrabarti from Canara Bank, Mr. Murali Krishna from Southern Railway, Mr. Vijay Kumar and Mr. S.Sathesh Kumar from MSME. Just Indian Railways சார் வந்து பேசிட்டு போனாரு. அதே போல ஆர்டினன்ஸ் ஃபேக்டரி, ஐ எம் ஃப்ரம் ஆர்டினன்ஸ் ஃபேக்டரிஸ். ரயில்வே போலவே ஆர்டினன்ஸ் ஃபேக்டரியும் அவர் எங்கள் ஃபேக்டரி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணது 1801, தட் இஸ் பிரிட்டிஷ் பீரியட் ஆர்டினன்ஸ் ஃபேக்டரி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணது. இந்தியாவில் 41 ஃபேக்டரி இருக்கா, 41 ஃபேக்டரிஸ். அதில் தமிழ்நாட்டில் வந்து 6 ஃபேக்டரி இருக்குது. சென்னையில் 3, திருச்சியில் 2, அரவங்காடு 1. சென்னையில் டேங்க் ஃபேக்டரி, இன்ஜின் ஃபேக்டரி, ஆர்டினன்ஸ் கிளாத்திங் ஃபேக்டரி. திருச்சியில் ரைஃபிள் ஃபேக்டரி, ஹெச்ஏபிபின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு அதாவது ஹெவி அலாய் பெனட்ரேட்டட் ப்ராஜெக்ட். அரவங்காடில் கார்டைட் ஃபேக்டரி. டோட்டலாக வந்து எங்கள் ஆர்கனைசேஷன் ஆர்டினன்ஸ் ஃபேக்டரிஸ் அபவுட் 20,000 crores we are equipment group of factories, 1,400 crores we are manufacturing. That will clothing items, basically textile items. Mr. Vijay Kumar வந்தப்போ அதாவது டெக்ஸ்டைல்ஸ், சின்ஸ் நம்ம கோயம்புத்தூர் ஏரியா வந்து டெக்ஸ்டைல்ஸ் அதிகமாக கான்சென்ட்ரேட் பண்ணுறதுனால டெக்ஸ்டைல்ஸ் என்னென்ன ஐட்டம்ஸ் பிரீஃபாக I thought I will tell you in this program. Basically, Ordnance Factory we manufacture parachutes, tentages, parachutes, extreme cold clothings, nuclear, biological, chemical warfare suits, bullet resistance jackets, bullet resistance vest, uniforms for armed forces like Army, Air Force, Navy. There are other items also like aircraft arrestor barrier and the mari items. Ellame different school items only for the armed forces we manufacture. Adula vandu textiles vandu 5 factory irukku. One vandu Chennai Ordnance Clothing Factory Avadi. Meaning 4 factories in UP la irukku. Uttar Pradesh la Kanpur la 2 factory, Ordnance Parachute Factory, Ordnance Equipment Factory. Adhe pola Shahjahanpur sollte near Indo-Nepal border. And the factory again extreme cold clothings, winter items we manufacture, especially woolen and worsted items. Although about around 600 crores they manufacture. Very big factory. 1920s la வந்து 25,000 பேர் ஒர்க் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. இமேஜின் பண்ணி பாருங்க எவ்வளவு பெரிய ஃபேக்டரியா இருக்கும். ஒரு பெரிய massive setup Ordnance Clothing Factory Shahjahanpur சொல்லிட்டு. Avadi factory 1969, immediately after Chinese aggression, Avadi factory was started because of the requirement of the armed forces. Adlayum kidathetta 5,000 employees work on a factory, and now we have around 2,000 something, 2,500 something. And basically recruitment ella start pannalo Ordnance factory whatever we manufacture now we are giving to Ordnance factories. Since our manpower has come down, we are going for trade assistance. In the sense we manufacture certain items, we give it to others, like we get help from the industries. There only we look for your help for us, for armed forces, wherever possible for our input, like fabrics, sewing threads, buttons, many other items which we are using in our input materials, as well as we are looking for stitching units who can help us. If you are interested specifically we can discuss separately, because here I don't want to go by item wise. It's a wastage of time for all of us. And specifically anything, basically various types of fabrics we are getting from other mills and we are using as an input material. Nylon fabrics for our parachutes and cotton, polyester cotton, polyester viscose, and woolen and worsted items. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity for this program. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We are pleased to honor our guest with a memento. Now I request our Director Shri K.R.K. Prasad, Director MSME Chennai, to present a memento to Shri Ramamurthy, who is the chief guest of this occasion, with a memento. Thank you, sir. Now I request our Deputy Director Shri S.Sathesh to present a memento to Shri Madhivanan, sir. Thank you, sir. I would like to invite Shri Vijay Kumar, sir, from MSME Coimbatore to present. Thank you, sir. Now I invite Shri Prabhu, the Assistant General Manager, Canara Bank, Coimbatore. Thank you, sir. Now I request Shri Ramamurthy, sir, to present a memento to Shri K.R.K. Prasad, sir, Director MSME Chennai, on behalf of our branch office, Coimbatore. Thank you, sir. So we are also pleased to honor our event organizer, Raj Decorators, with a memento, and I would like to invite Shri Satish Kumar, Deputy Director, to present a memento to Raj Decorators.
Normally, our souvenir contains about 60 or 70 pages, but our Satish Kumar, Deputy Director, he took lot of efforts to give detail, including state government policies, all some 250 or 260 pages. No, it is not quantity, not only quantity, quality-wise also, he incorporated lot of information. All stallholders will get a copy.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon. I think the day started with good morning and now it's good afternoon, and it is thank you everybody for patiently hearing all that hard-working speech by everybody here. Almost all the government officials are here, and I think we as an entrepreneur should listen to them for our own growth. That is the main objective of this program, and so let me start like that. I am glad to be here among you all for the inauguration of Ydyam Samaagam, an MSME conclave consisting of an exhibition, workshop and seminar on general engineering and textiles. I congratulate the MSME D1 branch Coimbatore for having taken the lead to bring all stakeholders under one platform. I am sure this program will benefit the MSMEs of this region significantly by providing an excellent networking and knowledge sharing platform for those who are positive in their approach and scout for business opportunities. MSME constitutes over 90% of total enterprises in most of the economies and are credited with general high rates of employment and account for a major share of industrial production and exports. In India too, MSMEs play a pivotal role in the overall industrial economy of the country. With this agility and dynamism, the sector has shown admirable innovativeness and adaptability to survive through challenging situations. Micro, small and medium enterprises play a significant role in the economic growth of the country owing to their contribution to production, exports and employment. The sheer magnitude of the MSME sector comes to the fore with rupees 20 lakh crore of goods and services they produce, contributing as much as 40% to gross GDP of India, 45% to the manufactured output and 40% to the country's exports. Apart from providing support to the large industries, MSMEs have played an important role in the development of states in terms of employment generation. It provides employment to 60 million people through 28.5 million enterprises. Together, they make the engine of insistent growth, provide a livelihood to millions of people and creating value for the entire global community. Significantly, the MSME sector has maintained a high growth rate when compared to the overall industrial sector during the past decade. According to a survey, exports from these enterprises have been on the rise despite increased cost of raw materials, sluggish global demand and stiff international competition. However, whatever may the situation in storm also we survey, that is the MSME sector of India and into the world also. MSME sector has slowly come into the limelight with increased focus from the government and other government institutions, corporate bodies and banks. Policy-based changes, investment in the sector, globalization and India's robust economic growth have opened up several latent business opportunities and possibilities for this sector. Today, the sector produces a wide range of products from simple consumer goods to high-precision, sophisticated finished products. It has emerged as a major supplier of mass consumption goods as well as production of electrical and electronic equipment and drugs and pharmaceuticals. An impetus of the sector is likely to have a multiple impact on economic growth. Despite the sector's strategic importance in overall industrialization strategy and employment generation, as well as the opportunities that the Indian landscape presents, the MSME sector confronts several challenges. Technological obsolescence and financing problems have been associated with the sector since long. Also, constraints such as high cost of credit, low access to new technology, poor availability to changing trends, lack of access to international markets, lack of skilled manpower, inadequate infrastructure facilities including power, water, roads, etc. and regulatory issues related to taxation, labor laws and other issues has also linked with its growth process. In order to keep the movement of growth and holistic development, it is imperative that the MSME sector is able to meet the challenge that can threaten survival and growth. There is need to develop potential strategies in order to improve linkages and coordination between the government, industry and academia. There is also need to develop alternate delivery channels through capability building of the MSME associations and the public-private partnership in the institutional structure and also the schemes. Given the nature of the enterprises, there is a need to facilitate startups and evolve a time-bound exit mechanism. All this will help overcome the challenges faced by the MSMEs. These are the general MSME perspective in today's India. Today's India is totally different and you all pretty well know what is happening in the last 4 or 5 years. And as an association, I actually on his welcome address, S.Sathesh Kumar, Deputy Director in charge, he talked about Kodisha. Really, sorry, thank you for that. But actually this is though the words are inspiring, we'll tell you this is a 50-year journey and we are in our golden jubilee period. But what the thought-provoking what we all did was in this journey, every month we are conducting one program and we call an entrepreneur who was from micro and small and who has emerged to the highest level as a large scale and successful entrepreneurs. So we are for each almost 3-4 meetings and we are even publishing the papers, all are welcome for that. And every month we are doing it. The purpose is we as and when we are small, we should have a knowledge sharing from how the challenges they have faced and come back. See, when you achieve a height, nothing is easy and you have to take certain risks and you have to come up. So the reason for us to have a talk with them is also the same thing which will all benefit us. And with regard to the schemes, actually these MSMEs, these trade fairs, even Kodisha is conducting continuously trade fairs and that is the success story of Coimbatore also. You just can't imagine a small scale industrial association having a trade fair equal to Pragati Maidan. I think we all Coimbatore should be proud of that. If you take up after the demonetization, in Coimbatore we face the challenges and we have come out of it. And after the GST also, we from Kodisha continuously representing to the government. And of course, I will tell you, the government really hears us. They take up our suggestions when we are giving us a solutions. For these changes we need, but this is the solution. And all our memorandum mostly are accepted by this government either through Ministry of Finance or through anywhere else. And we have what all the assistance required for MSMEs, we are really getting it from this government also. That is one more point which I want to stress it out. And with regard to actually only one point is still pending which we are representing. For micro and small industry job order we are asking for 5% and I think that is also in the process and I think hopefully we will get it. So irrespective of so many hindrances also there, we have to continuously give the solution to the government also to pay for